Let's talk about Squirrly Social today. Now, why am I here in the pricing page? Well, because this is very important. Because you can't get Squirrly Social for free, but you can buy it and then use the 30-day guarantee, which is actually pretty phenomenal if you think about it. Because I'm honest, we had people who saw that it wasn't like the right tool for them. They wanted to do something different on social media than what Squirrely Social is capable of, and we don't ask any questions, so you can definitely use that. And that's why you basically get the 30-day trial, because you pay, and if you don't like it, we'll just send you the money back. It's as easy as that, and our guarantee works amazingly well. So the idea is that many people come to the pricing page, they look at the plans. You can see that the first plan, the one team plan, has one brand or one team, 12 social profiles per team, which already beats out all of our competitors. 12 social media profiles. You can invite unlimited team members, even on our first plan. Now, this completely beats everybody else in the market and includes every feature. Now, of course, the other plans give you 84 total social media profiles and even 360 total social media profiles. Now, this is also very popular with us because we have a lot of agencies working with the Squirrly Company, because Squirrly Company actually has a lot of great software for digital marketing. So we have a lot of agencies opting in for this one, because just look at this. This is how many social media profiles they can get. And if you consider the number of profiles and this price, it's amazingly affordable. All right, anyway, so a lot of people, they look at this, they're happy that they can invite unlimited team members, but they don't really look at all the features. Now, we have a lot of features. Like, we haven't even placed all of them here, as I can see right now, because you have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, but you also have Google My Business, which is very important, and Google are starting to pay more and more importance to their Google My Business and to businesses who actually update their Google My Business page. So even if you're interested only in SEO, this is like really the best thing that you can do for your SEO and your business, because you can basically publish every single day to Google My Business, and it will look like you're very, very active, and Google cares about that. It's one of the ranking factors. So, maybe you should get onto that. Now, as I said, the 1 month money back guarantee is no mumbo jumbo written in small letters. I've even talked about it firsthand in this video. But the idea is that you'll crush it on social media from now on with awesome features. Now, there are tons and tons and tons of features which you should definitely go through, because they are amazing. Like, you've got integrations with Zapier, you have approval workflows for your teams. You can see all future posts in a visual calendar. You can post time-sensitive content at specific time. Full control on what is published to any profile. Options for branded content. Discover content through the Squirrly Social Media Assistant. Automatic hashtags. They are AI-based. Machine learning and AI help. Like, it's crazy. And this is why I've created this video, because I want to show you all of the features. And I want to do that like in an orderly fashion, because as you can see, there's a lot going on in Squirrly Social. At Squirrly, we don't really create software just for the sake of creating software. We create insanely great marketing software. And you're gonna see that. Even though everything looks like, this is a very neat interface. It's very simple, it's very easy. Oh, look at it, it's so cute. Yeah, it is. It actually is. But it is that there's a lot of stuff going on. You just don't know it because we've made it easy for you, but there's a lot of stuff going on in here. So, for example, I've entered one of my accounts. This is my main account. This is Wizards Unite. As you can see here, now that I've clicked, I also have a couple of other brands as well posted there, but I go to Wizards Unite and I can go to brand settings and I can choose stuff for the setup. Select new image. This is the image of the brand. It helps me easily identify it once I click. Now, if I go for Florin Mureșan, you will see my picture there. Yep, you can see my picture right now, and you can even see like the brand members that I have for that particular brand. And now if I go back to Wizards Unite, yeah, so you can see the image, this is the name of the brand, and this is the time zone. I'm using Europe, Bucharest for mine because I want all my reporting to be done in the current time zone that I'm in. And I can go to team members, and here's the place where you send out invites to people. Now, when you invite people over to Squirrly Social, you already have the license paid, so you can invite as many people as you want. They don't need to buy like their own license and stuff like that. So you can just invite those people here using this form, send the invitation. They will get a very beautiful invite via email, and they'll instantly know how to join your team, your brand. We have a lot of people doing this. Nobody's ever had problems with inviting new people to their brands. And I wanted to show you this because this is like one of the important building blocks when you need to set up your brand. And I can show you a lot of cool things like how to use the social media assistant, and I will, but I really want to make sure that you have like all of the basics properly set up. And then of course for each brand you will need to go and manage the social profiles. Alright, here I have my social profiles. I've got Wizards Unite, wizardsunite.co. What are these? They have the same avatar. Ooh, and you will find out because you have the Twitter. This is profile type. You see it right there. I've marked it. Profile type. This is Twitter, and this is a Facebook page. Who added the page? Well, I did. Permission expires? Nope, because Twitter doesn't make your permissions expire. However, Facebook plays a lot with this, so every now and then you will have to go and click reconnect or extend expiry. Now this is very important because Facebook doesn't allow anybody to keep their profiles connected for a lot of time, and you will have to use the reconnect and extend expiry button. Now this is especially helpful if you work with clients. You need to train them and tell them that, dude, this is what Facebook wants. This has nothing to do with our agency. You just need to log in once in a while to this platform, go and reconnect it, and don't worry about it. There's no platform out there who can bypass this because these are all Facebook laws, and that's it. You want to use their platform, play by their rules. Right, and I also have like the 1 gig. I have a Facebook page. I also have the profile. By the way, I can click and go to the profile. This is the profile for the 1 gig shop. And there you have it. And you can also see that I've posted a couple of things from Squirrly Social. This is made in Squirrly Social. There's a designer tool in Squirrly Social that allowed me to design this really good looking piece of content right here for the Twitter profile of the 1 gig shop. Now, so these are my profiles, right? Avatars, you've got names, you've got even usernames in some cases for Twitter because Twitter passes this on to us. The other platforms don't want to play nice via their API. Profile types, added by, permission expires, you can reconnect or extend the expiry date, you can delete them, or you can add new profiles. Now you can add Facebook page, a Facebook group, Google My Business, you can add another Instagram, you can add a LinkedIn page, a LinkedIn person, and Twitter. And you can use multiple buffer accounts as well as you want if you want to keep buffer for free. And yep, so this is it. This is what you basically have. And now you have your profile set up. Now what you will need to do is think about what you want to do right now. I mean, you've basically just set up the brand. You've managed your social media profiles, that are the social media profiles that you want attached to this particular brand. You see that you can have multiple Twitters, multiple Facebook pages. You can even have multiple Instagrams for this brand right here. Now you can decide if you just want to go ahead and test if the tool actually works. Now let me just see, because it said something about post planner. All right, and if you want to make sure that you have everything, post planner is basically like the place where you will go to work on actually planning all of your posts. So this is very important. It's a very interesting design. So as you can see in the left menu, you have brand settings, then social media profiles, then you have media, and then you have post planner. And the idea is that these are all made according to what you will use the most. As a social media manager, as somebody placing content, or as somebody just verifying content, the thing that you will use the most is actually the calendar. Because the calendar can show you a lot of great stuff about what has been published. Of course, I don't have it for this brand, but bear with me. At the end of the video, I will switch to another profile and I will start showing you. But here's the calendar, and you will be able to use it with the daily calendar if you want, or you can use it per week and just navigate through all of the weeks that we have here. And of course, I didn't publish anything to this one, so it's gonna be harder, but you will then want to go to history, because sometimes some posts fail. For the moment, there's no failure, because this was what's been recently posted, and this is the date range. You can change it, and maybe if you pick other dates, you will find other stuff that has been posted to the profiles. And the status is success, so I've successfully done something on Instagram. Right, so this is history. So usually you will use history when you want to check if a particular post failed or couldn't get sent through to that social platform, because Facebook changes a lot, LinkedIn changes a lot, they change their API. Sometimes they don't want to allow different sizes for the images, and if you don't do that well, you will have problems with those platforms, and you will find that out in history. This has nothing to do with Squirrly Social. This is all about your social media manager and how they create the content. But the good thing is that you can always see everything here in history. And you can also teach your social media people to use the designer tool, the brand new designer tool here in Squirrly Social, and then they can avoid like a lot of complications. So let's go to designer right now. You can see that there are multiple templates. This is the first part. When you go to designer, you'll go to template. This is templates, and you can choose from the templates. And once you're done with that, you can go to content. Just look how awesome it is. So you can see that according to the text, everything gets attached here, and you don't really need to complicate yourself with anything. You can play around with fonts, with sizes, with everything that you want. You can do stuff like that. You can even change the color of the text. There's a lot that you can do. And it will automatically get resized so that it looks its best every single time. Now you can change the image. You can even change the colors for the background, for the accent. You can do a lot of stuff. Then you can save it to the media folder. And then you can have folders within the media folder, and you can really organize your content very, very well. Now, the thing is for your social media manager to make sure that they will not fail and they will not create the wrong kind of content for different social media stuff. You can see right here at the bottom that you have, this is the type of square image. These are the pixels by pixels. This is for Facebook. This is for Twitter. This is for Instagram. This is Instagram story. This is LinkedIn. And then again, you go to the square image and you can download it. First, you need to save it, of course, somewhere inside the media or a folder inside of the media folder. Then you can download the image, or you can use it in a post. And once it gets sent out to your social media profiles, it will get sent with the specific dimensions for that specific social media channel. So this is wonderful. You can start working with a lot of images right here, so that you will never mess up the dimensions and the pixels for any of these platforms. All right, but as I said, if you really just start using this, you've set up the brand, you've set up the social media profiles, maybe you've created already a wonderful image with the designer tool that I've just shown you here. We can go to Post Planner. Yeah, I want to leave. All right, and I have a couple of categories here. I can always add new categories. with different specifics, and I'll show you that later. Because right now, as I've said, I've set up the brand, I've set up the social media profiles, and I've created a beautiful image. And I will just show you. Let's say this one, looking for geek items, 1 gig. And I can say anything like go to 1 gig shop and find Now this is my first message. There are things that I can do with this message. I can enhance the message. I've got this option right here that says automatically add hashtags to your post. Then I have this one that says shorten links. Then I have this one to automatically add emojis to my post. Whoa, will that work? Let's see. Uh-oh, a geek image and finding stuff. You see, auto emojis to the post according to what I have inside of my post. And of course, if I want, I can also do this and manually add an emoji. Let's put the cat face. All right, now I can go and I can automatically add hashtags. And boom, I have hashtags for geek and for shop. And that's perfect. And of course, the automatic hashtags posted 2 hashtags because for Twitter, you shouldn't have more than 2 or 3 hashtags. And now I can say that I don't want to add this post to the post planner. Of course, I could also use the advanced settings. I can watermark this picture and that helps you brand all of the content that you send to your social media. You can use watermark. This is an advanced feature, but you can watermark it so that, for example, if I post this to my profile, everybody will know that this comes from the 1 gig shop, so that the 1 gig shop's brand becomes way more visible and way more powerful on Twitter, and it will also become harder for other people to steal my images from social media. And that's why you should use watermarks. Anyway, this time I will not use it. I don't want to send it to the post planner because I haven't prepared the post planner yet. I just want to see if this thing actually works. So does Squirrly Social actually work? So let's select like the 1 gig shop Twitter profile. I don't want to, I can schedule it. It's September 13th. Yeah, great day, and it's Friday. Oh, maybe I should close this video. Anyway, I just messing around. So I can go to the 18th, to the 25th. You know, I can even prepare my campaign for December. And I'm gonna start in the 4th of December to start selling geek items from the store so that people can buy awesome presents for their friends, their kids, their families. I mean, my son could definitely buy me Spider-Man stuff. He already does, so that's awesome too, you know. And I can start my winter campaign. Then I have hours and minutes, and I can do everything that I want. And after I do one of these really crazy stuff, I can also verify it with the calendar so that I'll know that my winter promotions are already made. And that's awesome, and you can just schedule it as you would normally do. But as I said, in this case, I don't want to do that because I just want to send this right now to see if it works. And boom, let's see. Pum 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 pum. I've clicked the button too many times, as you could see on my videos, so now I have it 2 times. The good thing is that I can delete it from here. And that's my fault because I kept clicking the button. I didn't wait for it. The idea is that I have to wait for it a bit because I'm doing a very huge stream, and that's why my internet connection doesn't work very well and makes Squirrly Social become a bit slower. But you can see that the post does look great. I do have the emojis and I do have the hashtags, and it looks amazing. And this is cool. And by the way, the image, as I've already told you, looked a bit different inside of Squirrly Social, but then it made the image look perfect on Twitter, and you can see that it looks perfect. It looks perfect here, it looks perfect when you open it, and it will definitely look well in the people who follow, in the people's feeds, the people who follow you. Alright, so that was cool, and now we know that it works. Now let's create a category. Let's say for my friends. No, too long. let's say YouTube audience, and this is what I'm preparing for you guys because you're my YouTube audience right now. And I will say post to, and I can select the Wizards Unite Twitter profile, the 1GB page, and the 1GB shop. Default repetition, I wanted to send only once. And as soon as I post something here, I want to post it as a draft. I don't want it to be automatically approved. I will want myself or somebody from my team to go and approve the post so that I don't mess up anything on the live accounts. Maybe after 5 minutes of creating the image or the post, I think that maybe something didn't go well and I want to review the posts after creating them. So I will just place them as drafts. They will show here in drafts. Otherwise, they can be scheduled or they can be published. Now, I've created this post planner category, alright? And I've selected the account. So, as you've seen, the Twitter for Wizards Unite, I can click on it in case I don't remember my own account. But I can click on it. This is something cool that I can do. And it will go to Wizards Unite Twitter. And you can see there was a lot of stuff posted using the Squirrly Social social media assistant when we were trying it out back in July last year. Then I have the 1GB shop page on Facebook. Here it is. You can see even Facebook works very, very slow. Just look how slow Facebook actually loads. Anyway, we will not wait for that. Then we have the 1GB shop Twitter, which I've already done here. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff. Now, all of this is good. And I have the left menu here for my brand. I'm in Post Planner. You can see Post Planner here. The Post Planner has categories. You can see the categories right here. Now here is the content part and the planning part. So I don't have any draft yet. I don't have anything in scheduled. I don't have anything published. 0, 0, 0. It's all very, very logical. And now I know that the posts will be sent to Wizards Unite, 1GB and 1GB shop. And as I've shown you, you can click on them to go to the actual social media profiles. Now I can also click settings if I want to change something after I've created a category, but I don't want to change anything. But this is the most important part right here about using the post planner. And please do not forget this. You must set up the timings. So this is timings, because you've got the category, you've got the content, you've got the profiles. Now what you need to do is actually tell it when do you want posts to go out to your social media audiences, because maybe you don't want to post anything on Monday. Mondays are boring, nobody cares about Mondays. Maybe you don't want to post on the weekends because you're very business and your people are very business-y and they don't want to see business-y stuff on weekends, and then you don't want to post on weekends. So this is your choice. And the best part is that you can have different post planner categories that go out on different days and you assign different slots to them. Like, this is so crazy and so well done that you can actually plan everything out as if you were a freaking radio station. That's how awesome this is. And this is like, I guess this is the thing that got me the most excited about launching Squirrly Social, because I could finally have this. You don't know how much I've wanted this in a social media tool, because we do amazing stuff on social media, and especially on our Twitter accounts, we've always had really crazy stuff. Like on Thursdays, we usually had the streams. So on Thursdays, we had a different post planner category with different things posted about Thursday and about the live stream that day, and a lot of schedules and events and stuff. And on Wednesdays, we had things that were going to promote the next stream that we would have. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful for building engagement and really doing social media as social media should be done and as expert planners should do it. Of course, that's just to tell you just how well you can design everything if you know how to use the timing section right here. And you can get amazingly creative with this. if you do this right, you will not get your audiences bored, because if your audience sees the same type of message every day, they will get bored. They will yawn every single time you end up in their feeds, and they will say, this guy's again posting this stuff again, this is boring. And that's what you want to avoid. And you can avoid it if you just say that, I don't know, on Thursdays you want to have fun stuff, and then you'll make a category for fun stuff, you will add times, and you will only do fun stuff on Thursday. Then on Wednesday, maybe you have something educational. Maybe on Tuesday, you have a recipe. Maybe on Monday, you only have YouTube videos or Vimeo videos or courses from Udemy or something like that. And if I'm in your audience, I will be super engaged, because every day you're promoting different kinds of content, and that gets me excited because every day is different. Every day I'm doing something exciting by following your social media feeds, and that's like one of the coolest things that you can do with the post planner inside of Squirrly Social. All right, so yeah, that was a little bit of excitement right there. But let's say I know that most people will actually do this, select all of them, and this is very easy to do. Monday, Tuesdays, everything. If you don't want to go and overcomplicate yourself and do like really amazing social media, if you just want to do social media like set it and forget it, this is how you do it. So you can add a time and say like, I want to promote stuff at 1 p.m. Then you add a new time, and this is how many slots you have. So there's a lot of slots. Now, if you've decided that you went overboard and create too many slots, you can do that. Then maybe you know that you have a 4 p.m. segment, or 4:06, or 4:15. You can do this. And let's just save it for now. So you will have the days of the week. So every single day at 1 p.m. and at 4:15 p.m. you will have messages sent out to these social media profiles. Now, if you want more social media profiles into the mix, just go back to settings, post to, and select a new account. And click save. Alright, and I've added a new one. Now if I want to delete some, yeah, I don't really want the page. I don't want that page. I don't want this page either. I just want to do this for Twitter. And now I'm just doing this for 2 Twitter accounts. And I can create a new post. Now, once I choose to create a new post, you will see that I have saved to post planner. And now I have to save in the category. Let's say YouTube audience, because we are working on YouTube audience. So I'm choosing from here, saving category YouTube audience. How many times do I want to repeat this message? Let's say 7 times. I want to post this as draft. And let's choose an image. Let's do this. I will just write message 1. I'm not feeling very creative right now. Alright, so now I have this one. So let's create a new message. Create a new post. And this is message 2. Misak doi. Message 2. YouTube audience. It's draft. Don't repeat. Oh, I want to repeat it. I want to repeat it 7 times. So don't forget about this stuff. So you click save, and now everything is in draft. You can go and review it just by clicking edit. You've reviewed everything. Let's see. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I can copy it if I want and maybe do something different. But right now, I've decided this is enough for me, and I want this stuff to go out to the social media profile. So I will just click approve and schedule, approve and schedule. And now I have these things scheduled. So what's going to happen with them? Now let's think. So we have the post planner. We're in the right section of the post planner, and these things are scheduled. This will go out first. You can see a 1 here. Message 2 is the second, and you can see the 2 here. Maybe I changed my mind. I will just do this. No, that doesn't feel right. Let me just change it again. And I'm just dragging and dropping it. Yeah, this looks better because this is message 2 anyway. So this is message 1 and I have a 1. So this is better. Yeah, let's do it like that. So when will this go out? Well, let's look at timings again to have a refresher. So today is Friday, the 13th, and I have a 1 p.m. and a 4:15 p.m. So that's when it's going to go out, and this is how I found out. Now, of course, if I'm a little bit stressed, like, yeah, I can see that, but will this really work? And this is the best time to go to your calendar. And now you can go to calendar, and it needed a refresh. And you can see this on the calendar. Now, in case you are wondering, this one that was sent is not message 2. It's go to 1Gig shop and find items. You see? I can copy it so that you can see it. So this was the message that actually was sent 3 times because I kept clicking on the button because I got angry. And this is the message. And find gig items. So it's not message 1. But because I have posted it at this hour, I do have it here. And I have my statuses, and I can click it and I can see it. This is the exact message that I had. And once the Twitter API for analytics finishes processing everything about that post, it usually takes a while because Twitter wants to give you enough time to get engagement. You can see your engagement here in the calendar for every single post that you've made, and you will see how many likes and retweets you've got. And this other one, which is message 1, and I will edit it, see, message 1. This one is pending, and it will be sent on 2 social media profiles, the Wizard Unite Twitter and the 1Gig Shop Twitter. Oh, yeah, so this works well. This is exactly what we imagined, because it's 2 p.m. right now, so it's way over 1 p.m. And this is the first message that it needs to get sent out. And that's how I verify my logic, and that's how I verify that everything that I have in Post Planner will actually get sent when it's supposed to get sent. And then tomorrow I will have message 2. I will click to show you that it's message 2 right there. And tomorrow there will be message 2 at 1 p.m. and message 1 at the 4:15 spot. Yep, and then it will keep going on like this until it's done in the right. And the last one is message 2, because this is how it all started. Yep. And then we will have nothing after these repetitions are done. So this is how the Post Planner works, and how you can use the Post Calendar to verify everything that you schedule inside of your Post Planners. Let me tell you, there are like no platforms out there that can really do it this well, because I've used all of them. I don't know if you've heard or seen my notes from when I explained why we ended up creating Squirrly Social. It's because I really wanted this. I want a great Post Planner. As you could see, I'm very excited about the Post Planner, how it turned out. And I want to be able to edit my images here. I don't want to go to other sites. I just want to edit stuff here. I want to do and have like the best Post Planner. And then I want to check out that whatever I think about in my head and in the Post Planner, I really want to verify that all of that gets sent out properly. And this was like an easy example. This was like the super fast stuff for just a bunch of posts, just a bunch of accounts. If you have more accounts, you will have to pay attention to a lot more things. But the great news is that you can use these filters right here. I have the first filter, all categories selected. Well, I don't want all categories. I've made everything disappear. I just want the YouTube audience. Well, now you see just the YouTube audience. See, the first message that was here completely disappeared because I don't want to see it anymore. And if I go and click on select all, it will show up again, and the previous message as well. But I don't want that. I will deselect it and select YouTube audience again. This is great. It works, and this is how you can check your work. And in history, because we've posted those 3 messages after my click rampage, let's go to history. And I can go to the 1Gig shop, and see that I've manually added this to my profiles at the same time, because I've clicked like a crazy person. All of them were successful and all of them showed up. And I can also click to go and view the post. So this is the post and it looks awesome. Alright, so this is what I had in store for this video. So I've walked you through setting up your brand, inviting people in, managing social media profiles, seeing how many social media profiles you can add. Then I talked to you a bit about the designer tool, how you can create your first design, because we needed content to publish in today's video, so I can show you the example. So we've easily designed something with the designer tool. Then we went over to post planner. We've created a first message that we didn't want in a post planner category. We just send it out there. I told you how to create the Christmas campaign, and then I taught you 3 different ways of posting. You post it now, you schedule it for later, or you add it to a post planner and then it gets sent out to your social media profiles according to different rules that you create and that you control. And once you've finished that, you can go to the calendar and see how everything looks out for the future and how bright the future is. And then if something went wrong in the past, or you're just curious that maybe something happened in the past, you really want to see what's going on, then you can go to this history tab and you will have a very clear thing with everything that got published, error messages in the case that the status wasn't successful, and you can basically control everything about your social media presence, and you can publish and you can schedule and you can work with your team and approve drafts, everything from Squirrly Social. And this was like the biggest walkthrough that I've done up until this moment, and I hope that this was very, very helpful for you. Thanks very much for watching this Get Growth episode.